Oh, yeah. What's going on, warriors and warriorettes around the world? Tuning in. We are back. The No Frillz Podcast, episode 21. As you see, we got some new looks. Got a nice little intro for you guys. We ready for this next wave of action coming at you. What's going on? My road dog here to the left of me.
What's going on, man? Of course, it's IFC Yipes, a.k.a. Mr. International as of recent. Nothing too crazy, though. I just got a couple of stamps in on my passport. Pretty much been doing and moving the movement for the FGC. How the hell are you? How the hell are you, brother?
I'm great, man. I'm great. I'm about two, maybe one and a half to the wedding.
Yeah, I know.
But we ain't gonna know when that's coming yet.
Yeah, it's cool, baby. We don't gotta put no dates out there. You know what I mean? But I know you've been busy setting that up. I know I've been actually spending some of my time actually going for the fittings and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean, during the day. So I'm getting ready, and I'm actually losing a little bit of pounds here and there. So it's good that I keep doing these little fittings and all that. So it's pretty dope. But yeah, that's gonna be fire. I'm gonna be one of your groomsmen.
Absolutely.
You're gonna be in there. Are you drinking?
Oh yeah, of course.
So this might be a time that I actually see you drunk.
I'm not gonna get drunk.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm drinking though, but I'm not gonna get drunk.
Okay. How much you drinking?
It takes a lot to hit me.
It's all right, but congratulations to Shari and Mr. Christian Ellis.
Oh yeah,
So she's gonna be Shari Ellis, right? 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Does that happen when you get married with the female and you take her last name?
Nah.
Or it's always naturally you have to take the man's last name?
She could keep hers too, or she could be like McCullough Ellis, like that too.
Oh yeah, okay.
They can
So
hold
that's
on to it. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to like just all of the closest people in my life being in the same room from all the different walks. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be real interesting for me too.
So kids though,
Yeah.
when? You gonna let it happen? Like, is it planned or is it like one of those things like not a oops?
It's not planned. Nah, it's not gonna be no oops.
Oh, okay.
I have too much control for that. Ain't gonna be no oops.
I'm
gonna know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my aim is good. I'm gonna shoot the club up when I'm ready.
Wow. Wow.
There's no oops.
All right, but yeah, man. Obviously, a lot's been going on. Of course, guys, we've been lingering a little bit without an episode of the No Frillz Podcast. Actually, we've been very busy with a lot of things. Of course, Chris Matrix doing 2 jobs to actually pay for the wedding, and of course, me catching up with the traveling and stuff like that. I've been streaming as of recent, so I've been doing a lot of that. So it's basically been a mix of streaming and traveling, and of course, we don't get to studio all the time. So, you know, man, that conflicts with issues sometimes. So, but we're back at it. We're trying to pick off where we left off. So yeah, what's basically been going on, for people that don't know, I've been traveling a lot, right? Recent tournaments for me was Evo. Then after that, I had like a week break, and then I went to Germany, Bavaria, Germany, for the Army Entertainment Esports Street Fighter 5 Open, you know what I'm saying, which is pretty cool. It's pretty much a tournament series we do throughout the years. It started yesterday. It started last year, and it continued on moving forward to this year in 2019. This is the first time that it was actually recorded international. It's always in the States,
Right.
and stuff like that. I actually been to only 2. That was my second one, which was the one in Bavaria, Germany, and it was beautiful. I love the culture out there, the aesthetic. Freaking, you be going down the cities and stuff like that, and you still see castles in there in the midst of everything, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I actually went to one of the concentration camps out there, which is crazy, just to learn about my history and all that, just how dehumanizing history was at one point down there. But it was a very humbling experience just with a lot of things. Number one, it was a blessing because I'm coming from the FGC. I would have thought that the FGC, just fighting games in general, just gaming in general, but mainly fighting games, would get me to travel places like Germany. You know what I'm saying? For Street Fighter 5, which is crazy. But that was literally a couple of days ago. I actually came back. That was my first time taking a flight for 11 hours. Grand total, it was because I had a layover, so that grand total, it would have to be 12 hours. But with the layover, it was 16, and then the last one, it was like 20 and change.
So what did you do on the flight? Did you watch anything?
So I caught up with movies.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna watch something, I'm definitely gonna watch something that I haven't watched yet. Obviously, you know what I mean. And mostly, I look for movies that people shit on. You know what I mean? Early on, and I'm like, damn, can it be that bad? So one of those movies was Venom. I actually saw Venom. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say it's ass. It's pretty solid. I must admit, it's pretty solid. I actually thought I was
seen it.
I thought I was gonna hate it just off the strength that I saw Spider-Man 3 and we know how atrocious that was.
Ooh, gosh.
And when I seen Venom with Eddie Brock, like the official Eddie Brock, not the guy from the '70s show, but the official Eddie Brock.
Tom Hardy,
yes. It was actually a fire movie. I'm not gonna spoil it. There's only one thing I didn't like. It was just one thing that was missing on Venom. That was it. But I'm not going to say what it is because my Road Dawg hasn't watched it yet. But in terms of the storyline, the build-up, I like it. And what's crazy is the way that they left it open, the way that they did it, it could easily mesh in with the MCU. But we already heard what happened as of recent. That Disney
sucks.
and Sony did not come to an agreement. And Spider-Man has been removed from the MCU. I hope that's not forever. I think it's in Sony's best interest to actually let that linger and come to an agreement. I know I heard that it's Disney that's trying to get some of that extra cash or whatever, trying to go right down the middle, 50-50, which is nuts. But I don't blame them because for them to go that high in terms of for asking for 50%, that means they have a very, very long-term goal that they feel like it's going to prosper for sure. So I can only guess it could probably be Secret Wars, Spider-Verse, inclusion of that. Obviously, the multiverse is open now, so there's a lot of shit that we could mix in with that. And
I'm trying to see some more Miles Morales.
You know what I'm saying? Introduction to him. It's
Spider-Verse.
It's a lot of things that could be involved, but right now, obviously with politics and money involved, we might not get to see that, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that was one movie. I seen Venom. I finished seeing Shazam, which I like Shazam.
Cool. Yeah, Shazam was good.
Shazam was dope. I seen Endgame again, and I got emotional the same way. You know what I noticed? All right, so you remember when Thanos thought he had the gems? Spoiler alert. Thanos thought he had the gems, and he went and he snapped his fingers. He had nothing there, and then Tony had it. Mm-hmm. You notice in the scuffle, you see the actual stones like gliding to him, like it's real brief. Like you can see it in the scuffle when they pull away, and it's that overhead camera.
Yeah, you
actually see some of the gems like going to him.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah, I missed that the first time, second time, and then apparently I tried to look for it, but I couldn't find it. The Russo brothers said that Nova was an Easter egg at the end. At the beginning of the battle, when everybody came out the portals and stuff like that, everybody was together going up against the Black Order.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Nova is somewhere in the background that you got to look. They said it's an Easter egg.
Damn, I missed the shot of Nova. I know they got Howard the Duck in there.
Yeah, Howard the Duck. Yeah, you saw him coming out the portal. Yeah, but apparently Nova's in there.
Oof.
But yeah, that's basically the movies I was watching. It was Venom, Shazam, and I saw Endgame. It was pretty crazy because my first ride over there, I was riding dead in the middle. People know how we call that riding bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I was riding down. I was definitely sitting in the middle, which was pretty painful, but it's all right because I'm a little slimmer now. So if I was a little bigger, then it would have been a problem. And then on the way back, I had the open road joint where my feet was just out there.
Oh, by the emergency exit?
It's not really by the emergency exit because my joint was still like, it was 24E. It was like the middle, because it's the big buoy planes, so it's mad people that can fit.
Yeah.
Because it's like seats to the side and then seats to the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was in the middle part where you see the big screen TV and all that. Yo, so check this out, right? Let me tell you a story. So I'm taking the trip back, and I'm salty. I see my seat. First I saw E, so I'm like, damn, I'm definitely riding the middle again, right? But it's definitely the middle, not necessarily riding, bitch. It's like it's 5 seats. So it's like 1, 2. No, it's 4 seats. So it's 1, 2. I was in the second, and then 3, 4. So I was like, kind of in the middle-ish. So I'm pretty upset, right? Because like I'm tired, obviously, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, I don't got no TVs, I don't got nothing, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, how am I gonna eat? There's no table in front of me, right? So I'm letting it linger. Now, mind you, I'm so salty in the back of my mind. I'm like, damn, I want to switch seats. That's how salty I was. I was more emotional than logical. But it wasn't a bad emotion. I was just like, damn, like I'm gonna be in this flight like all day without watching anything. So what you know about, you can pull the TVs from the bottom, son. There's like TV, so this is your seat, right?
Yeah.
There's this little opening on the side where you just pull it out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you just take out the TV and it just lingers right in front of you. So then I'm like, okay, I got that in order. So I'm like, how the hell do I eat now? Like, where do I eat now? So in the seat, you flip the armrest.
Uh-huh.
There's a little latch there. You open up, and it's right there, and it just folds out. Everything just transformed in front of me. I was like, wow. I should have took a picture of it. But you know what? I was so caught up in the moment because I felt so refreshed. I was like, oh yes, I'm good. And then I had leg space. I was straight.
How you found out about that though? Who put you on?
So I remember, right? When I was going to Germany, right? I seen people in the front watching the TV and stuff like that. So I only remembered it. I only noticed it because, all right, so I was doing some scumbaggery. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad though. So I noticed people's book bags was getting still like, hey, you gotta store your book bag at the top. And I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm not giving you my book bag. You know what I'm saying? Because I have my chargers and everything in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get up every single time to get my book bag. I was like, no way. So what I did was, you know how they come with the free blankets?
Uh-huh.
So I put them like right in between my leg, the book bag, and I put the blanket over it, right? And everybody else in my row's book bag I took except mine.
Oh wow.
So I was pretty cool with that. But anyway, when I looked down to see where I want to put my book bag, that's when I started seeing the TVs and all that. And then the people next to me, they didn't even know they was there. They looked, it was like, oh my God, like and stuff. But anyway, but yeah, that's where I was at for Bavaria, Germany, which was pretty fire. But before that, Evo was pretty fire. I mean, I must admit, you know, I've been to Evo since 2005. A lot has changed. Mm-hmm. Not in a bad way, obviously. It's because it's gotten bigger. So it actually, you know, has to cater to more than just the gamers themselves, you know, because everybody's a gamer. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that's in that building. I would have to say a good like 95%. The other 5 might be like parents or just people that heard the event and came through. But there's always a connection with gaming when it comes to even when people get there. So
yeah,
obviously it was hole in the walls before. Now it's pretty much turned into a convention.
Yeah,
like now you got the joint at the Mandalay Bay Arena, which is kind of nuts. You know what I mean? And I will tell you because I actually do the house MC in there for Street Fighter 5. This year I actually did 2 house MC gigs, which was for Dragon Ball FighterZ. I did the top 8 in house. That was in the tournament was going on itself with the pools and everything. Mm-hmm. And then I did the Street Fighter 5 one in the Mandalay Bay, which is pretty fire. I want to give a shout out to everybody that took a picture with me out there and all the supporters. I know I caught you a couple of times where we chilling and then people asked us for pictures. Mm-hmm. And question, now that you're here, how many people was giving you shout outs about the no frills though?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Yeah, that was nuts. Like I would literally just be walking around and I just hear, yo, no frills, no frills. So big ups to everybody that been watching, that been very patient with things.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And of course the reception that we got for the FGC stories, thank you so much. A lot of people liked it. I actually got some good feedback in terms of to shorten it a little bit.
So many people came to me and said, yo, Chris. They say, yo, Chris, I gotta ask you something. Napkins, my dude?
Yeah,
so many times I heard that. It was like, yo, napkins? I was like, yo, napkins. The only thing they was yellow in real life, you know what I mean? They wasn't white. But yeah, damn, they loved it, man. They loved it, man. So much love for no frills out there. I love Vegas. It was hot as hell, but it was cool because this year usually I stay in one of the hotels right there on the Strip, or if not in the Mandalay Bay. But a group of us, we actually got an Airbnb like a little further off, so that was actually cool. You know what I mean? And Sunday we kind of like just chilled out, hung with some of the people, the Marvel 2 players from the West Coast, and just like we really kicked it. We was outside on the patio, freaking drinking and freaking just chopping it up, you know what I mean? So that was cool. I can definitely see that being like a nice regular thing after all the games and everything. So we just put your feet up, just relax and just, you know what I mean, just vibe with people. That's the best thing about Evo to me, is always like seeing everybody from around the world and just getting to chill with a lot of people that you can't chill with on a regular basis, man, and building those other friendships and relationships. So I love that.
Yeah, but now back to Evo, you know, a lot of good and bad happened out there, you know what I'm saying? And when I say good, I mean more so that the growth of everything is looking so good, so well with these tournaments. Obviously, you got more communities getting involved. They added units this year, so like I've seen a lot of people supporting that.
Yeah, that's such a big thing, you know what I mean? That speaks volumes to, you know, just supporting your game. You know, we've spoken about that before. You support your game, and you know, your game can become mainstream again, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, like, and what's crazy is a little different this time is a lot of people catered to some of the old games, and they actually got stages. Did Marvel 2 get a stage?
No. We did ours in one day.
Oh, that's right. And y'all was doing $100 man, right?
Yeah, we did a high stakes, high roller.
How many people entered?
Oof, I don't know. I know top 8 got paid, and our first place took down about 1,600. So
that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's solid. Damn, 100 a man. Jeez, that's pretty good. For that game, you gotta, you put your 100 down on the first attack.
Yes.
On your execution, everything. That's pretty cool.
Fortunately, everything was 3 out of 5 though. So.
Oh yeah, got a little chance on that. Okay, got more than 2 times to guess.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. How many MSPs was in there?
Top 8 there was 3.
Okay.
I don't know how many total in the tournament.
For Magneto total.
Oh. For 5. Let me see who wasn't. Duck. Duck. I don't remember if Andy Doom got top 8 or not. It might have been like just maybe Duck that didn't use Magneto in top 8.
Well,
wow.
There you have it. Well, no knocking that, but
I never thought about it like that.
I mean, think about it like this: it's $100 man. You know what I'm saying? You got Magneto out there. It could be very, you know.
No, but a lot of, but there were a few like players missing. You know what I mean? Like Video didn't enter, Abs didn't enter. You know what I mean? Like a lot of like heavy hitters that I think that probably.
I mean, if I was Video, I wouldn't pay $100 either to roll Colossus Ken. Shit. Shout out to my man Juan, man. I know you go out there for fun. You still go play casuals and all that, man. But I can understand $100. And he got the money. It's not the problem. It's just, you know what I mean? It's not really about the money for him, but it kind of is in this situation. I don't know.
Oh God.
But anyway, that's the good. You know, everybody got together. Like I said, I see new faces. Every year I always see new faces, especially people like, for example, there's a producer. His name is Knowledge, Grammy Award-winning producer. He was actually there. He's done beats. He's done beats in albums for like Anderson .Paak, stuff like that. He's done things for Kendrick and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of other artists. And I actually met him there. He actually plays Street Fighter 5. He plays Sagat, and he's actually a regular in my stream, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? So like, it's just crazy how the world, the FGC, the culture of just the FGC brings in a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So having and mind you, I ain't know who he was until people put me on, because on Twitter they tagged me on an old joint that I spit back in like 2014 for ECT, and he took what I was spitting live and he put a beat on it, which is pretty dope. But then it was ringing some bells online and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, who else is this guy? And then he got acquainted with me at Evo, and the rest is history. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
But obviously the bad. I mean, it's been a hot topic as of recent. You know, the whole roofie situation.
Yeah.
At the Evo after party, which is pretty ass. The thing that I don't like about it, to be honest, is that everybody just keeps saying, you know, damn, that's crazy. The FGC's doing this, the FGC's doing this, whatever the case is. I just hate that everybody, all the good gets grouped up with the bad. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, this is something that happens regular outside the FGC. So I don't even count that as an FGC thing. So I hate that people actually put that out there on Twitter like that.
Right.
Obviously, you know, it was happening to a couple females that was there. You know what I mean? And a couple of males. So, like, that's one thing that I want people to realize, too, that it's not just a one-way street. Apparently, there was a lot of people that was catching that, male and female. You know what I mean? The thing that I don't like is the fact that they just keep pushing it out there. It's like something that happened in the FGC. Like, you know what I mean? Like, anybody, you know what I'm saying, that has a bad mental state, or just want to be an asshole, just a dick to do something like that. That exists everywhere. You know what I mean? So that to be accompanied with the FGC, it does suck. But at the end of the day, that's a reality, you know. And one thing I do want to say is that if I ever catch any one of you guys even attempting to roofie, I'm going to fuck you up, like on the spot. So forgive me to any TOs or anything like that that's out there. Even if I see them like doing it to my friends, even if I don't know the person, you know what I mean. If I actually see something like that happen, I'm gonna fuck you up. All right.
Absolutely.
Like I'm seriously gonna whip your ass. So. That's just me, and I'm gonna sucker punch you like that, because I don't respect shit like that. You know what I mean? So just throwing it out there. I know that I kind of went a little left, but just I could be here talking about, you know, security and all that needs to be, you know what I'm saying, accounted for stuff like that. But you know, at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? What's around you. And I love the FGC, so I'm willing to protect it. And that's what I'm gonna do next time if I catch something, anything that's suspect that could hurt us in the limelight or just could hurt somebody on their physical form. You know what I mean? I'm gonna fuck you up. So yeah, I mean that when I say, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like even though I can't just protect everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because everything just happens, obviously on the low, you know, stuff like that. But
yeah, because for the most part, security was on point at Evo. I mean, you know, obviously out of like, you know, thousands and thousands of people, you know, I mean, you're gonna have a few bad apples. It's unavoidable. It's just gonna be a thing that happens. You know what I mean? It's, like you said, it's unfortunate that it happened in the FGC, but it shouldn't be labeled as an FGC thing. It's just a bad person thing. You know what I mean? It's not like us and the FGC are associated being like that, or that's a thing that is just part of our community. It's part of the world community. It happens in everything, everywhere. So my heart goes out to the people that were victims of that, of course, and for the people that's doing it. I mean, I know at this age pretty much everybody knows right from wrong. So you know what you did. You know what I mean? You're an asshole. You know what I mean? Please don't bring that over here. Please don't bring down our value, you know, by you being an asshole. You want to go be an asshole somewhere else. You know what I mean? There's plenty of other ways that you can do what you need to do if you need to just get with somebody. And to the ladies out there, you know, unfortunately, you know, it sucks that that's something that you're going to have to deal with, especially in a community that is predominantly male. You know what I mean? Most I can say to you, you know, just be careful, you know, cover your ass, you know what I mean? And, you know, just be on the lookout, just keep your awareness up, you know what I mean? It's an unfortunate thing. I can't say it's going to be the last time something like that happens here. You know, who knows? There's always going to be some rotten apples, but, you know, we just got to do what we got to do and just hope for the best, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I definitely just pay more attention and be just more aware of your surroundings, man, because we don't want to hear these stories at all. Because obviously we could have fun, you know, we party, we drink and stuff like that, and it's a good way to, you know what I mean, to just get involved and just be with what's going on with the parties and stuff like that. Just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's the vibe, you know what I mean? But then when stuff like that happens, that kills the vibes, obviously, of course. So, you know, I'm just gonna go out my way to protect what I help, you know, build. You know what I mean? A lot of people actually consider me like one of the pillars of the FGC. You, of course, as well. You know what I mean, coming from the old school like that. And obviously that's a big responsibility, but I do have a sense of responsibility that I have to hold down what I create. You know what I mean? What I help create. Let me not say create. You know what I mean? What I help build up, what I help show to the world. So to have that now, because I am FGC, so to have that on us like that, I feel like, not necessarily that I fail, but I just feel like I got to pay more attention to what's going on and just go just a little bit above and beyond to actually help, you know, keep this intact, you know? But yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, you know, so that was a little dash, a little negativity, but some things that we just had to address. But on to some positivity.
Yes.
Let's talk about some new characters. Let's talk about Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Okay.
So you did get your hands on Janemba.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on this character?
So just off rep, doesn't have it too well, but I can understand why. He actually has something called Hell's Gate, which is like a fireball that tracks. It's like a green fireball that he throws, and then if it makes contact, it explodes. Especially depending if you're closer to the corner, because it lingers and then it aims to the character, right? But if you're closer to the corner, it doesn't linger; it just goes straight to the character. So now he got like some serious sick mix-ups that actually pull you out the corner, and you can go left or right. I'm not gonna say that the character's bad yet, because you know me, I like when a character gets played out a good, like, not even a season, give it like a month and change before you say anything, unless of course it's like a blatant thing that the character's OD, like GT Goku, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. But he has 2L though.
Yeah, he does. He does. It's pretty small. A lot of combos don't work on him. Yeah, there was a couple things I was testing on him. Yeah. But you know what? That was actually a topic of discussion. I don't know who brought it up. I don't know if it was Sonic Fox or somebody else said it and he just piggybacked off it. I don't know. But people were saying, should GT Goku get banned? Like, this is the first time I'm hearing something like this.
Actually talking about banning a character in Dragon Ball?
Yeah, like, to be honest with you, the only character I always felt that needed to be banned was Dawg Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Frey.
That was vanilla. I was saying that in vanilla. Like, yo, this is kind of ridiculous. I can't believe this is in a fighting game, you know? But yeah, Seth Killian warned us, and I didn't believe him. But I should have put it 2 to 2 together that it's Dawg Phoenix. You know what I mean? She's a celestial, right? She's a celestial being. So
cosmic,
excuse me.
She's a
Celestials
cosmic being.
That's different. That's actually other entities.
The Celestials.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a topic of discussion going around talking about GT Goku should be banned. And mind you, this is coming from the professionals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And mind you, they're not necessarily agreeing. They just entertaining it in terms to see what people would say. You know what I mean? And everybody would come upon an agreement. But yeah, people actually saying that to ban the character. Mind you, yeah, I saw a handful of those at Evo. I saw a handful of those. I saw a handful of Super Saiyan Goku. And it's for a lot of reasons. Obviously, he has a 6 frame 2L. You know what I mean? Obviously, don't go low.
Not a 2L low though.
It's not a 2L low though. But you know, that 2M, that hitbox is kind of OD.
Oh yeah, 10 frames.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
far
pretty
reaching.
fast. The level 3 gets you not necessarily access to good Oki, but you can actually assess the situation where you can get a safe jump to see if they'll reflect. You can bait the reflect or a tag or whatever the case is. But the most important thing is that he has a damaging level 1 and a damaging level 3. And that assist is literally equivalent to Doom Beam from Marvel 3. So that always sets the tone for offense, which is really good. I mean, it goes across the screen. So, when I saw Goichi's team, he was playing Bardock, GT Goku. He literally had 2 beams, and he could use them for different situations. Obviously, check you in the air on the incoming or just check you in the air, period. He could cross under, get combos, stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. He was killing people. And it's something serious when he deaded Piccolo to put GT Goku.
Oh, yeah.
He was getting crazy results throughout the year. Mind you, he has not lost a tournament yet. He's literally back on the horse. He found what's needed in order to prosper and to stay consistent. And obviously, I thought it was Piccolo, but then GT Goku comes along and he literally deads the Namek. You know what I mean? And now he's just still getting results. He's literally been winning every tournament since final round.
Look how he has the ability to just cycle through different weapons and different weaponry and still stay as good as he is.
I mean, it's all about that defense, man, in his case. Like, I was literally watching. Sonic Fox couldn't open him up. In order for Sonic Fox to open him up, he needed the Kid Buu assist a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So he had Bardock, Kid Buu, GT Goku. You know what I'm saying? So that was a fire grand finals I seen. It's crazy that Goichi got that emotional. That's how much you can. It's not crazy. It's more so, it's crazy of how big he got like that, like in terms of emotionally, like how much he got emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, he literally did the level 3 with Goku, and I'm there, mind you, I'm doing the house mic, and I already saw him his hand shaking by the time he let go of his stick. You know what I'm saying? And then it was pretty wholesome because Sonic Fox was like, you know what, that was good shit. I couldn't open you up. You was definitely the better man. It was one of those attitudes. He had no excuses or nothing. But yeah, so congratulations to Goichi for winning Evo. Now he's definitely officially the best again. I mean, he was always in the top 3 range. Top 5, top 3 range.
Always.
So he was always one of the greats. So there's no doubt in that. He could have been dry, not winning no tournaments. He always gets top 3. He's still considered one of the best. A big shout out to Fenrich, who's still rocking the same team since the beginning.
Damn.
And he got top 3. And what made it even cooler is that he stays milking that cow when it comes to the combos. You know what I'm saying? He'll take out all the juice from an orange, and he'll literally optimize every situation, which I love stuff like that. I love optimization. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whether it be combos or resets, whatever the case is, if you can finish the job or you can squeeze all that juice out the lemon, orange, you name it, that's very impressive to me.
He is the Sum of the Power combo champion.
Yep.
And he is the champ.
But he's been on Twitter recently talking about how he might drop Bardock for somebody else.
Wow.
So he's not even talking about dropping Cell, which I love, which is crazy because
he was literally his favorite character.
He was literally the only guy in top 8 that had Cell, and he was the only one that was causing the intro for everybody to get hyped. Like, he's literally the only one. So it was pretty cool to watch him move forward throughout the whole tournament till top 3, and people still having his back with the Cell hype. So that's pretty dope. So shout out to Fenrich. Hopefully he doesn't drop the character. But yeah, and just Evo overall was pretty good. Street Fighter 5 was dope. You know what I mean? The grand finals was Bonchan versus Big Bird, which is pretty fire. And it was 2 Red Bull athletes that made it happen too. So that was pretty cool. And the fact that Big Bird almost resetted that was pretty epic. But the fact that Bonchan, he's been in a situation where he's always close, but he always falls. Obviously, his closest was
he was a second place monster for a while, right?
No, that was Fudo. Like in those situations, I'm talking about just Evo.
I'm talking about in general. Like, Bonchan has always gotten like second place at a few joints. He had a curse for a minute.
Nah, not even. It was Fudo. It's more so he had a curse of, like, he will always make it top 8. Like, he'll be one away for top 8, or because he was winning at one point with Nash. Yeah, he was winning with Nash. He had like a nice little season when he won like 3 premieres back to back. I think it was 3 premieres. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah. So basically, like, he was always good. You always seen him. I think he was getting like second and stuff like Street Fighter 4 and stuff like that. He was pretty consistent. Obviously, going back to 2014 where it was Street Fighter 4, he was in the grand finals with Luffy, and obviously Luffy reigned supreme. Then became the grand champion, the world champion. And you can always see it in Bonchan's face. Like, I remember when they was giving Luffy the trophy, you just see Bonchan like he didn't even want to make eye contact with the dude. Or with the trophy, you know what I mean? He was just being humble, handling his business, and taking his L like a man. And then obviously Street Fighter, I forgot exactly what happened in, from 2015, 2016 when it came to Street Fighter 4. But Street Fighter 5 obviously comes around, and his closest there was 2017. He was rocking Nash, and he got, I think it was 9th. He got 9th. He was like literally one away. I think it was 16th or 9th. I'm not too sure, but I know he was 9th, and he was heartbroken, you know what I mean? And then it's crazy just like one character switch will definitely get him back in track in the middle of the game and get him comfortable again. Because now he plays Karen and Sagat. He don't even play Nash no more. He even picks Sagat in top 8 in certain matchups. So
let me ask you this question now.
What's up?
Do you feel, because for quite some time, at least over here, the consensus was that Punk was the best.
Right.
Do you feel Punk is still the best right now?
So it's pretty interesting how it's working out right now in terms of the CPT point system. So Bonchan is literally right under Punk. So like Punk was literally smoking everybody in terms of the points. He has like 1,600 and change. I think it's like 1,900 to 1,600 and change.
Yeah.
And Bonchan is right under him with 1,900, 1,600 and change. Like it was one of the two. I forgot exactly the exact number, but he's literally right under Punk. Now that don't really say much, but it does show that you're consistent. You know what I mean? Especially since the point grab was so big at Evo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It definitely put him up the ranks. I feel like Punk is the best currently still, but he just doesn't show it at Evo all the time. He'll probably be close.
Got you.
But remember, Evo, it's not about skill all the time. Like, of course, skill will get you far, but it's always about brackets.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what's favorable in your favor, the matchups and stuff like that. That's why I kind of like that balance with Sagat and Karen, because if he could play something if he plays something against something that has to be forced with offense and stuff like that, where they like get a little jumpy or random dashes or whatever the case is, he'll always pick Sagat just to get those matches in check. And then obviously when he wants to just fight the top tiers, like the real top tiers, he'll pick Karen.
Right.
And then, he'll finish the job with his offense, you know what I'm saying, with his aggressive offense. But it's hard to compare the two, and it's crazy because that's Punk's favorite player. So the lore is kind of cool. That'd be pretty dope if the Capcom Cup they meet in the finals. You know what I'm saying? I was actually surprised that Problem X didn't make it to the top 8, but at the same time I'm not, because the competition is that fierce.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
So I know he got like top 16 for sure, but he was close to actually get back in the top 8 spot. But it's pretty cool that the UK side, you know what I'm saying, the Saudi Arabia side, the Middle East, you know what I'm saying, it's just improved immensely in the CPT and the consistent placing. You know what I'm saying? One example is Infectious. Like he literally, I'm not gonna say that he was under the radar. We always knew he was good, but he got sponsored by. He just got picked up by Side Games. You know what I mean?
Right.
From B Side Games, and then all of a sudden he's in top 3 of Evo. So it's like he took his professionalism, his passion to the next level, and it really shows with his gameplay, because that is not an easy feat. To make top 8 at Evo, especially this day and age.
Yeah.
Like before, it was a feat depending on the game that you was playing. Like obviously Marvel 2, towards the end, it didn't have too many people. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't getting those type of numbers, but the difficulty level was so high.
Everybody, all the talent was condensed.
Yeah, all the talent was condensed. You know what I'm saying? Street Fighter 5. You have casuals that turn into more serious competitors, and just in general, people coming from the international side with the jet lag and all that. They gotta fight for that. They gotta fight that. They gotta fight, the time and the Wednesday pools, whatever the case is. Of course, brackets, the matchups. It's a lot in play. You know what I mean? So it's no easy feat for you to actually get a top 8 at Evo, and just to see, the Middle East, UK involved like that, just that side, showing that consistency. From Angry Bird, from Big Bird, Infectious, Problem X, a lot of players. You know what I'm saying? Phenom. It's just a lot of killers that's getting involved. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Like you see the growth. Like it used to be Japan, America, and then you had a splash of the UK in that side. You know what I'm saying? In there, but now like you really see them even more in tournaments. You know what I'm saying? And that representation is definitely there. So that's what I'm loving. Of course, Tekken 7, Arsen. I think his name is Arslan. He's from the Middle East. This guy literally won Evo Japan and he won Evo Worlds, which is ridiculous. You know what I mean? And for that to happen, obviously he was able to go to Evo Japan because it's on his side of things. You know what I mean, of the country. But it was hard for him to come to America because he didn't have a visa. But obviously, shout out to Sherry Jennings and her E-Pass program, where she actually helps people, professional players from the international side, to actually get their visa, and just educate those people to go about it, to how to get their visa. So because Sherry Jennings put that program out, you had a lot of talent coming out, and one of them was Arsenal from Tekken 7. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. But it's ridiculous how that one thing changes, and now we have more international competition. Like there's an outlet to actually learn how to get that and get involved with what we pushing in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Which is fighting games, which is pretty dope. And the prizes, they're getting bigger slowly but surely. Obviously the exposure is getting shown a lot more nowadays. So it's a perfect time to get involved, I feel like. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I feel like our foot's at the door, but we ain't throw our whole body through the door yet. You know
Right.
what I mean? That's how I feel like right now with the FGC. You know, I come from the old school background. 2003, obviously, I've been to bodegas and stuff like that, like in the 90s and stuff like that, 99. But in terms of seeing the culture grow from the bodegas, laundromats to tournaments and ballrooms to Mandalay Bay arenas and stuff like that, from Red Bull getting involved and such, like you can really see it's getting big. You know what I mean? And what I like about it is there's certain companies that I respect that respect the culture and they know what it takes to grow it. And you know, ain't nobody perfect neither.
Nope.
But because there's certain companies that are actually listening and paying attention, that's all that matters to me. You know what I mean? And to cater to the people, of course, is the most important. So that's what I'm loving right now of everything.
Nice. Excellent. Well, that was Evo. All right. So we're gonna go shift over to another segment right now. Yipes actually coined the name.
Yes. It's I got you right now. We're gonna get questions. I said questions to my road dog.
Absolutely.
That is going to be maybe a segment in the show. Who knows? But you know what? We ran them here at the No Frillz Podcast. We could be talking about anything at any given point. But, you know, in this case, you know, it's perfect sense. It makes perfect sense because we haven't seen each other in a while when it comes to the No Frillz Podcast. So just to have a little refresher course, we're going to ask each other some questions. So I'm going to go first. I think we have, 20 questions each?
20 each.
20 each. And I'm going to go first. And let's see if we actually know each other pretty good. Because at the end of the day, we're probably going to miss some.
Well, we're gonna ping pong.
But it's gonna be one of those. Oh yeah, like I remember. You know what I mean? But
most of these I think you'll get.
I think so too.
But there's definitely a few I know you probably wouldn't get. But go ahead.
All right. So, question number 1. Matrix, when was the first time you met me? Please go into detail too, and I will correct you.
The first time, like, wait, you mean formally, like
formally.
I know I've seen you, but
like
we wasn't speaking.
Formally. Yeah.
Like, yo, this is my boy Yipes. Damn, let me see. When did I speak to you? It's crazy because you used to get on a game and we used to play, you used to get shit. Like there was always some words there. Like it was always cool. But I do remember you came with Eric and Jimmy. I don't know if you came before them, but I remember when I seen you for the first time, you had the gray do-rag. It says something there.
With the navy blue. That's the FUBU do-rag.
And you came with Eric and we call him Jim Crack. Mm-hmm. Damn, I want to say. I want to say that time. I want to say that. Damn, nah, I don't know, cause you was rocking Mag Cabletron. Mm-hmm. I don't remember the exact time. I can't call it. I can't remember the exact time.
Okay,
I just remember you was just there one time, but I never seen you Dolo. Definitely with Eric and Jim Crack, or at least one of them.
The first time we was introduced to each other, like it wasn't even some chill shit, it was just introduced, was the second time I went to Chinatown Fair. Remember, the first time was I saw the dollar bills and $100 bills in the do-rag, and that's when I asked, like, who is this guy? That's Chris Matrix. I was like, okay. And mind you, I remember your names was in the SLK boards too, so that's on. You know what I mean? I just always knew the names, but I never put a face to the names until I got there. So that was like the first time I put the name to the faces. So the second time, I was with Blue Jay, Jimmy, and Eric, because, you know, it was like a Spanish thing, Latino thing, you know what I mean? But in this case, Eric didn't know no Spanish. So it was just me and Jim Crack. Blue Jay, I remember, used to say that y'all used to have sessions, obviously, in Lawrence's crib and stuff like that. So when I got cool with y'all and really got acquainted with y'all, we all went to Woe Hot one time.
Okay.
You remember?
I don't, but
it was all Empire. This is when we was all Empire at the time. We went to Woe Hot, and we was on the top floor, and we was all on the same table, and that's when we got acquainted.
I remember we was up. Yeah, damn, you was at that table?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how I met.
We was upstairs.
That's how I met Chris Matrix. Wow. And then I'm gonna even go deeper than that. Okay. So at that time, I had this attitude where I ain't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was real humble with mine. I ain't really get cool with nobody. You remember that incident when people thought you stole the Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Oh my gosh. Hell yeah.
Obviously it wasn't you, you know what I mean? But I knew the first people that I knew from CF, like that I got real cool with before y'all was like Mega Man Steve, Mike Dix, you know what I'm saying? Like Lloyd and James.
that was an episode. Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's crazy, right? So I'm chilling, you know what I mean? I'm rolling with them, but I saw that they was mad about something, and then they approached Chris, and then they was just like, yo, be like, you know, they're pressing them like they're gonna jump it. I'm like, damn, you know? And in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, that's kind of unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously I don't trust nobody, for real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it didn't even matter if Chris came with a squad or like Mike came with a squad.
Right.
We was acquainted, but even though I knew Mike and them the most, but I wasn't gonna get involved because that's not my problem. You know what I mean? So I just looked at it like that. So obviously they was about to scheme, like to jump on whatever the case is. And I remember we ended up taking the train together. And then Chris asked me straight up, he's like, yo man, if something would have happened like that, you would have got in. And I told him, what's up?
Did y'all see the Mortal Kombat announcement?
Yeah, with Terminator? Oh yeah, I seen it. Yeah. Oh shit, that's a Ruby, man. He's getting acquainted. But yeah, freaking we were taking a train together, remember? After all that, and you was like, yo, man, like you would have not jumped in. This isn't the third time it happened. I told you straight up. Remember, I was like, nah.
Damn, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was on the hill. It was the Mott Street hill. You go up to the right, and then we was walking down, and you was telling us like, yo, man, you would have jumped in for me. This isn't the third, and I was just like, nah, because that had nothing to do with me, and I'm not really cool with you like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember. Damn, you don't remember that?
Nah.
Yo, bro. When it comes to...
I don't remember asking that.
Yeah, you told me. It's like, yo, bro, like, you would have helped me. Like, you definitely told me. I'm dead ass. Not even to be on some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? And you told me in a way, like...
I remember that day. I really wasn't worried about getting jumped.
No,
they was pressing me, and I'm like, whatever.
But you asked me that question. You was like, obviously, you wasn't saying it on some scared shit. You would have handled your business no matter what. And I'm pretty sure you would have got jumped. You had your peoples. You know what I'm saying? But... he asked me that question, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like, are we cool like that to the point like you would have jumped in? I told you straight up, no. I remember that, like 100%.
Okay.
But then obviously, as the days went on, as the days went on, we definitely got close. Like, obviously, I'm his groomsman now, you know what I mean? I'm going to the man's wedding. We do a lot of shit together.
Facts.
Obviously, one of the things out of the millions of things that we do is doing this podcast for you guys. But just to give you a little throwback, how I met Chris Matrix was, I got acquainted with him was in Wohop.
Okay.
At the CF name.
All right. My questions they fairly easy. Might not require so much in depth for some of them.
See,
okay.
I mixed it, but
mine is mixed.
Okay. Go
All
ahead.
right. What is my favorite color?
Blue.
Facts.
Blue. mainly royal blue.
Yes.
Royal blue. Yes. That's actually my favorite color as well. Royal blue.
Yes, as you
Out
can
of the
see.
blue. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I see. Hit me with the. I like. You poking jazz. I see you.
Yeah.
All right. This is cool. I'm gonna see if you pay attention to this one. Did anything I do before you met me represented Dykeman mannerisms?
He said Dykeman mannerisms.
Cause you from that hood. You from that side.
What does that?
I mean, I don't know. It could be anything, baby.
What does that mean?
It's a loaded question. But you've been in my hood. Don't say looking back. Did anything I do before you met me represented Dykeman mannerisms? And for people that don't know Dykeman, that's my neighborhood. There's a lot of mannerisms there. I mean, it mainly represents New York, but
I mean, besides some lingo, he said Dykeman mannerisms. I don't know if I can just box it in a Dykeman thing.
Go ahead. You can box it in with anything else. It's just, just get the brain flowing.
I mean, you was real big on the patalitos.
Facts.
I don't want to call that Dykeman mannerisms. Let me think. I mean, I think every hood do this. Y'all always go to the roof to do shit in the building.
Facts.
Without the alarm going off, though. That's
facts.
Y'all stay on that's hood shit. Going on the roof in the apartment buildings, I mean, y'all always talk about getting a bottle in the hood at night.
Facts.
And y'all will go to the park to indulge in the scenery.
Facts.
Let me see.
You know what? You aced this.
The only thing that stood out was that y'all referred to Jimbo's as Mad Cow Burgers.
Facts. Facts. They had some pregnant burgers, indeed. And it's crazy because we was just watching Dr. Sebi's Kids.
He said the Mad Cow burgers.
That's how product the burgers was, B. I just called them the Mad Cow burgers. Yes. Shout out to Jimbo's.
All right.
Go ahead.
What?
The deluxe, bro. They was crazy back then. Those burgers
They were
giant back then.
And the 7-ounce, like the 7-ounce is huge.
I think it was bigger than that, my friend.
What is my favorite weapon?
It could be a Zanpakuto, but I'm gonna have to say the Gold Rangers.
No, not like from my favorite like weapon in general, like a nunchuck, size, swords, shuriken.
You definitely like swords.
That is correct.
I'm trying to remember the sword. Oh, Byakuya. Byakuya's
No one specific, but you got it. It's a sword.
swords?
Yeah.
See, the reason why I'm trying to go specific is because I always see you imaginary just swinging a sword. Like he be just randomly like he'll pull up and he just pulls out like he has the invisible sheath and shit. Be like, like he be bugging like that.
I'll be doing random. I'll be whipping out a lightsaber.
So I'm keep thinking. Yeah, you do be.
I always like swords. That's why whenever I watch like animes, like guns is just corny to me. Like they just too. It's skill in it. Don't get me wrong, but it's no like. No real in depth like.
Unless of course you watch Equilibrium, that gun.
Yeah, that gun fu. Woo.
That gun fu is G.
Or even in Wanted when they was freaking bending the bullets.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Cause that's
shoot the wings off the fly. Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, that's OD. He did it too.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Hey, you hit me with the easy choice. That means the other one's got to be fire.
It's coming.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, Matrix. Who's my female crush since forever? There's two, so you can actually get these correct. Who's my female crush since forever? You got two chances. You got two options. I'm not gonna say who.
I'm done on that because for some reason I don't know why. No, that was Justin's. I remember Justin used to have a thing for Hillary Duff.
Okay.
Who does Yipes like? All right, let's think.
Think about it, baby.
What's that famous Spanish lady's name? Sofia Vergara? Is that her name?
I don't know, but that's not one of my favorites.
Damn,
what the hell, dude? You dug in the.
Oh no, that's Blue Jay. That's Blue. No. Is that Blue Jay?
Oh yeah. So, what do you call it?
I'm actually done on this one. Your female crush?
So there's two of them. You had Jennifer Love Hewitt. That was back in the day. Now she's not.
Nah, she sucks now. I used to like her too though.
And Sade.
Jennifer Love huge tits. That's what she was popping.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Okay. Woo. This is free. Who's my favorite b-ball player?
Kyrie Irving, man.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving. Man.
Okay.
Before that, who was it?
Oof. I had a Ray Allen. Right before him was Ray Allen.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was having this conversation with one of my boys. I always felt like Ray Allen was the better shooter than Steph, but it just Steph took more shots.
No.
Unfortunately,
no.
Steph Curry?
Yeah.
Is Clay better than Ray Allen as well?
No. Okay. Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right.
But Steph edges Ray. He does.
Okay.
Because he do it off everything. But go ahead.
Okay. What's my favorite food?
Yo, I'm trying so hard not to have a typical Dominican stereotype.
Let's go for it, baby.
Oxtails.
Fred. I thought you was gonna hit me.
I wanted to say tostones mangú.
Fred, I love oxtails. God damn it, I'm like them in all styles. Jamaican, freaking Dominican, Puerto Rican, you name it, yo. Oxtails, that is my shit. Unfortunately, it's red meat. Oh. So yeah, but that's my favorite. That's my favorite, no doubt about it. Okay.
Alrighty. Well, this is a two-part question, but I know you might not even know why. But okay. Who's my favorite DC villain and why?
I think I never. You know what? Wait. Shit. I remember you mentioned it one time. It's not Doomsday, right?
Nah.
What was the name of Superman's the guy that used to throw the graffiti beam? What's his name? Damn, I forgot his name.
Darkseid.
Darkseid. Is it Darkseid?
Facts.
Okay, yeah. It's Darkseid.
He said the graffiti beam.
Yo, he be like this, be like.
Okay. Oh, see. Now you hitting on the head.
No. I think it's because the way he killed Dan Turpin.
Oh, that's not. It's not. That's part of it. It's not that specific reason. It's because, all right, so I pretty much usually don't like wild, OD, powerful, broken dudes that I feel like there's no answer for. And he's most definitely one of those. But it's because he's so OD, but my man doesn't even use his might. He just uses intellect to cook people. I mean, besides him using the Omega Beam. But he talks shit. He manipulates people. He puts like people against each other. That's why I like him so much.
I knew it was either Doomsday or Darkseid, so I'm good that I got that. Well, I mean, I failed the first time, obviously, but
no, you got it. You
said Darkseid. I'm mad I forgot his name. It's crazy, but the graffiti beam, yeah.
And my man's pop off is God, like his whole speech pattern.
Okay, so what's the most abused line I use when we around each other? It's a lot of lines.
I know it is a lot of lines. I mean, damn, there's too many, man. Let me see. That.
One of them, yes, but that's not the one that is one of them.
Oof. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of sound effects.
Okay, so there's two. It's
yeah.
And oof.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's oh.
Oh yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
Okay. This is free. Who's my favorite battle rapper?
Loaded Lux.
Yeah.
Great Hoodie Lux specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, Loaded Lux, man. You know what's up when I'm rolling up. He be saying healthy a lot now. He be seeing people be like, yo, what's up, King? Yo, that's blessed, blah, blah, blah. He be like, yo, healthy. Like, huh? All right. This is, don't think about it too much, but if you know me, you know me. What is my pet peeve? Oh, actually, no. You go first. You go.
No, I just asked you my battle rapper.
Oh, yeah, you did, yeah. What is my pet peeve? It's very out the ordinary. At everything. From everything that you know me for everything that I hated, what's my pet peeve? I like how the music's going with your thought process right now, I'm sure.
Damn. Fake people.
Correct, but that wasn't the answer I was looking for.
Okay. I know you big on loyalty.
Yes, correct. But the answer was level 3 X Factor Phoenix.
Ow. That's different. Okay.
That's what I say. Don't think about the ordinary.
Okay.
Yeah, but y'all know my reasons for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
Okay.
What's the one thing I would give Cyclops an MVC to, and why?
Wow. His standing optic blast.
That's not the one thing. I would definitely give him that though. The
way he go like that. Yeah.
I would definitely give him that though.
The M.
That does low flying sentinel.
Yeah, the medium punch optic blast. All right.
But I can deal with that.
Damn, what was it? Not an air dash. That wouldn't make sense.
Think some more, baby. Come on. Think about me. What team gives my team a hard time and why?
Obviously, you get shot. Damn. What the fuck? Hold on, let me get it together. Damn, you get shot. So.
Why does Cyclops get shot? He doesn't really get shot. It's just that.
I give up. I don't know. I don't know. Damn.
You heard me say it too.
Was it the command throw?
No. Now think about it.
Oh, overhead.
Yeah.
Overhead.
Yeah.
Oh, overhead.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm like, because you can't open them up.
Exactly.
Okay.
That shit bought some salt. He could get in on cable. He got the buttons. Just can't open them up. He just sitting chilling. So I can open them up.
Oh, yeah. I can stagger it to go low.
Yes.
Yeah. She got options.
That's all I want. Just give me an overhead. I'm good.
All right. Damn, you know this question. Damn, because you said it in the lore. I said, what was my first Marvel vs. Capcom 2 team?
Oh, yeah. Mad Cabletron. Okay. You should know this too, because I definitely mentioned it. If I can change one thing in Marvel 2, what change would I make?
Guard breaks.
Facts.
You don't want guard breaks.
I don't want people getting free hits and the chance to not play.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
That's the only thing I just like.
That's why moving and swerving and execution so important in the game, so you won't be in that situation.
Yeah. You don't know how many times I got Sentinel coming in, Cable got 5 balls. He full screen.
Oh, that's what they did.
And I can't play. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's what they did. Rainbow Cable get fucked.
It's a bullet?
Okay. What's my favorite body part on a woman?
Ass.
Nope.
Okay, it's not the ass.
I don't mind it though.
I know. You like the boobs?
Everyone likes boobs.
Yeah, everyone likes
Not my
boobs.
favorite though. Say it all the time, baby.
I just hear Dame Dash in here saying, your girl got some nice feet. From freaking
Just think Storm Psylocke.
He says Storm Psylocke. The legs?
Facts. I am a leg man. That literally
The
everything
legs.
is connected to the legs. Okay. So I love legs. I love long legs. Just love legs. They just looks fitting nice.
Okay. All right. What's my middle name?
Oh. Shit. I remember you mentioned it too one time, and then we was trying to guess it at one point. I remember. Done. I forgot.
I don't have one.
Oh, all right. Good shit. I like those. I like that. I was getting it confused with Desmond. This is William.
Yeah.
That's why I was getting it confused. Okay, it was Desmond. All right. What was the most obnoxious thing I have ever done?
Holy shit.
And you was there for it too, obviously.
I mean, I feel like, for me, I feel like it's when we was all in the arc, everybody was in the living room, and you threw that nasty ass fart on the low. And Triforce was like, he was like, yo, guys, if someone farted, it smells like someone took a shit. And then we all looking at each other, yo, what is that? And then Blood Red was like, he was confident. He was like, yeah, it does smell pretty bad, doesn't it? And Yash is back there by the couch like this. He's like, and I look back like, yo.
That is correct. That is 100% correct. It was that time at the arc. Yo, and it was one of those steamy farts where you can't hear it, but it was long, like it was a long stretch. Like it was one of those. Like no sound. It was shit like I punctured a hole in a tire, B. That shit was.
Yo, oh my gosh.
And yo, it literally polluted the whole living room. I swear to God.
Even Kel's there. Kel's don't be. He be like, Kel's like, yo, goddamn. He don't react to nothing. He was like, goddamn. Lincoln was like, ooh.
That is correct.
Oh god.
That is correct.
Okay.
Ding ding.
Oh. What's my favorite thing physically on a female?
Yes.
Close second.
Ooh, lips.
Yes, that is number
Yes.
one for me.
Yes.
100%.
Absolutely. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah, there's been a lot of things we've seen in the arc. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Okay. What are my 2 favorite weapons out of all weapons?
You like the nunchucks?
No.
You don't like the nunchucks.
No, I don't. Though I appreciate.
Oh
it, though.
no. You like shooters. You definitely like shooters.
All right, just it's a heads up. It's 2 weapons. I said 2 favorite weapons.
Ebony and Ivory?
That's pretty good, but no, that's pretty good. Not my favorites.
I can't think of it. I'm just thinking Dante.
Okay, so I love shotguns. It's very disrespectful. Up close, it's real personal. And I love the dragon dagger.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Those are my 2 favorite weapons.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. What's the one thing physically I would change about myself?
Physically.
Yes.
Straight up, like just a physical part of your body. Cause see, I be thinking mad anime when you say shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of anime references, all types of shit. All right, so superpowers don't count, right?
No. Yeah.
Okay, so physical count.
Yeah, like anything I can just I'm looking in the mirror, anything that I would change about myself.
You want to be taller?
Yep.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Okay. See, I don't know why. Everything when it comes to Matrix, I think anime for some reason.
Just
Oh, it is? Oh, my fault. Oh, yeah. I'm bugging. What's the one thing I eat that you despise?
Oh, I wasn't a fan of ramen until I tasted that buttered ramen. I didn't care for it.
Changed your life, didn't it?
It was alright.
You was pretty hungry that night. That's what it was.
Yeah. Oh, brother, fucking tostones.
That's a good one, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. Yeah, you actually do not like tostones. He likes maduros.
Yeah.
So it's respectful.
Those shits is whack. I don't like anything spicy. So you eat anything spicy, I'm done. What else do you eat? I know you like Malta. I hate Malta.
Yeah, I know, Ruby. I know.
Were you born here?
Malta's. The one that used to come in that small bottle.
No, that's I know which brand is that. That tastes like straight like metal.
Ugh.
It's not the Goya one. It's the other one.
Not the one in India.
India, yeah.
That shit slaps.
Nah.
I take that over the Goya.
Nah. See, nah. I can't agree with you on that one.
What do I see you eating? I'm done.
So, the question was, what was the most obnoxious? No, I'm sorry. Wow, I said that earlier. Wow, I lost in the sauce. Wait a minute.
No. Eat.
All right, what's the one thing I eat that you despise? The answer is white chocolate.
Oh, Frey. Yeah.
Every time he sees me eating white chocolate, he's
Yeah.
like, yo, why you eating that
Yeah,
fake
damn.
ass chocolate?
Hell
Like, you really
yeah.
go into detail. Like, yo, that's not
Hell
real
yeah, white chocolate is fake chocolate.
Yeah, so that's one thing you despise, right?
Okay, this is easy. Who's my favorite rapper of all time?
Jay-Z.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, this is pretty easy too. My favorite basketball player currently.
Oh, currently.
Yeah.
Currently. As soon as you said that, I just thought about freaking Amari Stoudemire or freaking Steve Nash.
I'm a big fan of that era of the Phoenix Suns. Yes.
If I had to say, who you like?
Speed slap. Shout out to stats.
Steph?
No.
Okay.
Come on, you should know me by personality, dog, and by favorite anime character.
I know you like. Oh, you like KD?
No. But he's nice though. He's not my favorite, but he's nice though. That's the man. He's ridiculous.
It's not James. He's too dry.
Yeah. He sent Cap.
Who the?
said a lot of times too. Think about it. Who was I really rooting for in the playoffs? I'm not gonna give you no more hints, but
Kawhi Leonard?
no. Though I fuck with Kawhi too.
Why am I drawing a blank? Oh. Paul George. My
George
fault.
is the
Yeah, I had to remember.
Paul George is the answer. I was rooting for the OKC off the strength that Paul George is on that team.
PG, yeah.
Now I will be rooting for the LA Clippers, and not only that team is pretty cool because Paul George is in it, Kawhi's in it, but it's an all defensive team, and I'm very excited for that. Yeah, so I will be rooting for the Clippers this year.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This is a good one. What are 5 activities I did growing up? Like anything, sports, games, anything. 5 things that I did.
One of them is playing Mike Tyson Punch Out.
No, like a grouping. So you can say video games. Yeah, that's
Okay,
one.
so video games,
Mhm.
watching cartoons.
Yeah. No, well, no, like let's say activities like not what like I participated in. Like I had to do.
Video games. You said as you was younger or just in general?
She's growing up. She's growing
video
up.
Video games, poker.
Well, I didn't play poker growing up.
Oh, growing up.
So
Okay.
that don't
So
count.
video games, sports,
You got to be specific with sports.
basketball.
Though. Okay.
So that's 2. Basketball. 5 things. And this leads up to now?
Just things that I've done growing up.
Shit. So let me see. Video games, sports, which is basketball.
Think about me. Think about things you've seen me do physically.
Backflips.
Okay.
So he was on the gymnastic shit.
Yeah.
Damn. The fuck? What would be number 4? Yeah,
It is.
This is a thinking beat. What the fuck? Marvel Capcom 2, but that's video games. Damn. I'm picking like the specifics. Damn, son. I can't call out the next 2.
Track
Yeah. That don't fall in
And-
Damn, that does, yeah. Fuck.
and chess.
That is right. See, I knew. Damn. See, I know. Fuck. All right, you got me. You got me. Okay. What is my favorite cereal?
I want to say Frosted Flakes.
Facts.
Okay.
It's my favorite. My second favorite is Captain Crunch.
Okay.
I eat those gentle though, so they don't cut my mouth. I don't know what type of savage was eating that shit, but they was cutting their freaking top row. But it has happened to me before because it's that damn good. But there's strategies.
Where was I born?
Well, it was said on the episode from Andy, City of Brass. You stated
That is correct.
that you are from the West Coast, which is
No. I'm not from the West Coast.
California.
I was born there. Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
All right, so this one is a multiple choice. So this kind of has to do with me because I'm around, but you'll get it. What is the most brutal thing you have seen in person? A, someone getting sucker punched in person straight on the jaw. B, a car accident. C, an old school mom beating their naughty child with a belt in front of the grocery store. Or D, Desmond Pinckney landing a fly combo with scent cap on any MSP. I will read them again. A, someone getting sucker punched in person straight on the jaw. B, a car accident. C, an old school mom beating their naughty kid with a belt in front of the grocery store. Or D, Desmond Pinckney landing a fly combo with scent cap on any MSP.
That'll have to be D. Desmond.
Okay, yes. So people wondering what was the question? What is the most brutal thing you have seen in person? And the answer is, for you, Desmond Pinckney landing a fly combo with scent cap on any MSP. That is correct. That is correct. That is one of the most brutal things. If you haven't seen it, go watch the money match between Desmond and Chris Schmidt. You'll know exactly what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
314 timestamp.
Wow, look, this that brutal. He knew the timestamp.
Death in 2
wow.
hits. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, yeah. This is it. All right.
Who is my favorite superhero of all time?
Batman.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The Dark Knight.
Any specific reason?
He's just godlike. He's just godlike. He's just too smart.
You know, you trigger a lot of folks when you say that Batman could beat certain people. I mean, there's no denying it.
Not can. Batman has beaten a lot of people.
Okay. Oh, you are a fan of the guy. All right. It's a little personal right here. Okay, based on certain stories I was told, I have to answer this question. Have you ever stole any of my meals from the Ark's fridge?
Your meals?
Yes.
I can honestly say, not a meal.
Have you stole any kind of food from the Ark's fridge that belonged to me?
Are we counting snacks? Like, are we talking about just straight food? Or are we counting
all that?
Yes.
Can you explain what it is, please? I would love to know.
Next question.
No. Answer the freaking question. My man's head was rumbling. My man's shit looking like a DualShock controller. He was like,
hey,
come
man,
on.
Listen, I don't remember specifically, but there was a time you came in with some snacks, a cookie or cake or something along those lines. You know what I mean? I might have partook in a little bit of that. Okay. A Snicker bar.
You stole 2 Snicker bars from the fridge. I know what it was, and I know it was you all along, because I know the people that was in the house.
I didn't take 2.
There was 2.
I ain't no snitch. I took 1. I ain't no snitch though. What's my favorite fruit?
Bananas.
Nope.
Pineapples.
Very cool. Damn, good shit. What the fuck? How do you even know that?
Because I've seen you eat pineapples. Like a lot. Like when you have a snack, like there'll be those random. You know how you always like bring like cookies and then a bag with random fruit in there. It'll always be pineapples.
Good shit.
But I always see you eat bananas too, though.
Good, because they easy access. They everywhere. And they 3 for $1.
Okay. What is my favorite dessert? That song is hitting. That joint is hitting. That beat is hitting.
That would have to be the pecan pie.
That is correct. I fucking love pecan pie. I can indulge in that shit all day. Hell, I've actually ran a whole day of just pecan pie. Mm-hmm. It's fucking delicious, actually, yes.
That's crazy. What's my favorite flavor of dessert?
Chocolate.
Damn. Got him.
Friend.
Anything chocolate except mousse. I don't like chocolate mousse.
I'm not a fan of mousse either, actually.
Yeah.
All right. My go-to alcoholic beverage and my favorite alcoholic beverage.
We're going dark. Mm-hmm. And it's either going to be Jack or Jameson.
That is one of my go-tos, which is Jameson.
Jameson,
yes.
Okay. Jameson whiskey. Jameson whiskey. Your favorite? I ain't seen you drink any or nothing. Favorite? E&J?
Ew.
I don't know.
You crazy. The fuck? The Easy Jesus?
Jesus.
Nah. That was before esports.
I'm done. I'm stuck on Jameson.
Well, the other one was Black Label.
Oh, you like that Black Label? You and Jason?
I like Blue Label too. But
Blue's the best.
Blue's fire.
Okay.
But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so what is my favorite song for MVC2?
Not the original.
No. Custom that we've made or whatever.
Fight from Power Rangers?
Very close though. Very close. Very close though. I can almost accept that because that one is fire.
Did we ever have the Gold Ranger theme?
Yeah.
No, we had the Green Ranger theme, but no. Yours, it's the joint from It's very close. What? I'm there. Okay, no. It's that one joint from Kuroko's Basketball.
No.
The joint from Swordfish?
No. Some good hits. Some good hits though.
Favorite song. This is why we're fighting.
My favorite song that's been on a Marvel mix.
The Smack DVD intro?
No.
I give up.
Song I work out to and everything. That's that Hall of Fate. Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection.
All right. That's good. That is good. That's good. Only reason it didn't even register is because I forgot where it's from.
Okay.
Knowing me for years, if there's one thing you can say about me that's always true is...
Yipes scrambles.
I almost want to accept that. I do scramble.
Yipes scrambles.
Yeah, I remember the first time Chris realized it. So what you know about, I had, what was it, $200?
100.
No, it was $100. It was $100.
We on 23rd.
We were 23rd. We want to go to a sushi spot because we was hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember specifically we went there because the rap battle for Smack got canceled.
Yep.
I forgot what the hell happened. That was the one with Conceited versus Sue Surf.
He wasn't letting people in.
That was the one with Conceited versus Sue Surf. We wanted to see that one. But yeah, we go to the sushi spot and we got our sushi, whatever the case is. We get to the front of I think it was the A train. I think it was the A train or one train.
It was on
the L.
It was the one train. It was the red line.
The one train. All right,
because it was right there on 23rd and 7th.
So I noticed.
Of course, you from Grace Paya.
Wow, yeah, specifically, yeah. So I noticed. Wow, okay. Wow. So I noticed. I didn't feel the $100 in my pocket, but I felt everything else. So I had, what was it? Keys, a wallet, gloves, a hat,
random lint,
loose change,
random papers,
mad shit. But I kept pulling them out like this, so mind you, say you're Chris, right? And I'm looking at you like, so first I go like this, I go, then I look at Chris, I go, then I start pulling everything out of my pocket, I go. Like I literally threw everything to the floor.
This was like,
and I just literally ran back. I just retraced my steps back to the sushi spot. And obviously I was missing $100. So, but when I get in there, the $100 literally under the table looking at me like, hey, you're missing something. Like you just see the flap like this, like it was talking.
Oh, God.
But yeah, but no, that's not it. That's not it.
Oh, man.
It's definitely not it, my friend.
Repeat the question.
Okay. That's right now. Knowing me for years, if there's one thing you can say about me that's always true is...
I mean, I know you're always down for some crack.
Marvel, yes.
Yeah.
That sounded crazy. People don't understand that? Like, Marvel vs. Capcom, yes.
Oh. Yipes is fucking cheap.
That is correct.
IFC stands for I'm fucking cheap.
That is correct. That is correct. It means a lot of things, actually. You know, I'm fucking cheap. I fucking commentate in full control. There's a lot of things.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What instrument did I play in high school?
Ooh. Well, the trumpet.
Yep. Damn.
What was the trumpet? Okay.
The hell?
The trumpet, yes.
What a guess.
I mean, I feel like if you was doing track and field, that's when you was dealing with a lot of the marching band stuff like that.
No. I did track and field, not in school, for a club outside of school.
Okay.
I played basketball in high school.
You remember mine? I said it before.
What, the instrument you played?
There was two, but there was one specific.
It wasn't saxophone, right?
Nah.
Clarinet?
Nah.
I'm done. Corey played clarinet. I'm done.
I mean, clarinet. I mean, you can put it together with the Dragon Dagger. Yeah.
Flute?
No. I used to do percussion a lot. So I used to do
you play drums?
Drums,
okay.
Yeah. All right. Right. So this is my last question. No. Actually, I have two more. more. So this is all right. My favorite battle rappers back then and currently.
Battle rappers?
Yes. I have two favorite battle rappers. We're going back then first.
I used to play ball.
So the hoop
And
became short to me.
Never really supported me, so I looked at it awkwardly.
Yeah, that's my man. That's my man.
Head Ice.
And currently.
Before, also Charlie Clips. When he first came out.
Yeah.
Now? I don't know who you're listening to now.
I picked him up a couple times.
I can't remember his name.
Briz Rothstein.
Oh yeah.
I like Briz Rothstein right now.
Briz.
And then I could have took Charlie Clips, 'cause I like Charlie Clips right now, especially since he's on his shit. But Briz Rothstein for sure. That's my current.
Ooh, this is gonna be hard.
Cool. Shoot.
Oh. What is my favorite bending?
It's not air.
It is air.
It is air. It is air. Yeah, it is air. Yeah. Okay.
It is air.
This one is a multiple choice.
Okay.
It's my last one too. You have one more too, right?
Yep.
Okay. I have always been told that I look like certain people in movies, music, etc. Is it A, General Sampo from Ip Man? B, Sky Blue from LMFAO? Or C, my brother Ed in the Face? Or D, all of the above?
All of the above.
Okay.
D. 100%.
Yes.
All right. My final question.
Okay. This better be good.
And you got to explain why.
Okay.
Oof. What was my favorite match in MVC2? And why? Remember, match, set, not just tournament. Just
Was it the match where I mauled the shit out of Justin with Storm Sala?
no, but that was a great one.
And with Sanford screaming in the background, oh! Oh! Okay.
I call that Sanford's orgasm. That's Season Beatings 2. The number is 9A. Justin versus Yipes.
Wow. Okay.
I got the footage.
Favorite match. I think it might have to be Desmond versus Chris Schmidt.
Nah, that's very close though. Very, very close. But there's other reasons why this match is my favorite. It was more. It was more to it.
It's the same tournament, isn't it?
No. You thinking only tournament? Don't think tournament. I told you, think sets.
The Yipes show?
No. You're gonna know when I say it.
Oh, there's too many classics you like. That's too.
No. But this particular set had different significant value to it.
Was Sanford involved?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Was it Sanford versus Road Team tournament?
No.
He said, "Damn, yo, why does Sentinel get shot?" It's back in 06. That's back in 06.
Sentinel get shot.
Damn, if Sanford's involved, there's too many.
Shout out to Kels. I love Kels.
What year?
Ooh, great question. I don't remember. It was either 18 or 17. I'm leaning more towards 18 though.
Is it when I played them with Santhrax?
What? Go on. Continue. Santhrax versus what?
Versus MSS.
Yeah.
And the reason why you like that match because Kels is saying that I couldn't beat him with Santhrax.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
It was. Yeah. So the reason is because Sanford always feels like MS has beat Santax, and I always said I feel like Storm First is even. So after y'all finally played it out and you beat him 10 well, technically 11-9, but 10-9, he said, all right, good shit. I guess it's even then. And that like just solves so many freaking unanswered questions. Like, I'm gonna just leave it on the table like that. But so many unanswered questions was finally resolved right there from that set.
Okay.
That's why that's my favorite match. I got the footage.
Damn, you know what's crazy? That was probably one of the last things. But you are a theory fighter.
Yeah.
So I should have really thought about it first about theory fighting. I literally thought violence at like Desmond Fly combos.
Desmond Schmidt is a very close second though. That match is godlike.
What is your second?
Desmond Schmidt.
Oh, that's very close second. Okay. Well, I think, are we done with the questions?
Yeah. That was good.
We're gonna close this out, but before we close this out, I want to give a big special shout out to one of our supporters here.
Oh yeah.
Big shout outs to Victrix. They're actually one of the supporters of the No Frillz podcast. So thank you so much, everybody at Victrix. Of course, you can use promo code No Frillz at checkout. Of course, we're helping them and they're helping us. And because they're helping us, we're helping y'all. So that's what makes it even more beautiful.
Stickers got it. I love the fact that the knob detaches so it fits real comfortably in the bag. And you don't got to worry about, like, you know, sometimes when you go to airports, they throw your bag any which way. You don't know what's going on with the joystick. Then you trying to play and like, oh, yo, you can't move right. I love that.
Yeah,
real
so
convenient for
this
the bag.
This is pretty fire. And it's Type-C, so if I do lose my charger or something, I can always just borrow it from the Victrix stick. But yes, guys, thank you for being so patient with us. Obviously, we've been off the grid for a while, but trust me, the No Frillz podcast is not going anywhere. For those that's asking about the FGC stories, there's going to be one coming to you very soon. So please keep it locked. Please follow us. Please follow me at IFC Yipes Everything. Of course,
Chris Matrix 303 on Twitter, and I am now on Facebook.
That's crazy. I seen you seeing stories, God. That's nuts, B.
I only got Facebook because someone was streaming our MVC2 match on Facebook Live, and that was the only way I could watch it.
Wow, look
if
at that.
you literally, there's no status for me, nothing. I just made a Facebook just for that reason, and then like, I don't know, I'm starting to run wild a little bit.
It is what it is. Of course, shout out to the BTM team. Shout out to Ruby being the shooter and the audio guy today, because Ricky Ricardo's not here because he's handling things with his family. But a big FU to Ricky Ricardo. Of course, shout out to Stats for the production. This has been No Frillz Podcast, episode 21. We will see you guys next time.
Peace.